Hi everybody, Kelly Alexi here, CEO and founder of Fitfluential and also co-host of the new Fitfluential podcast that you should be listening to, Fitfluential Radio. Today I'm bringing you part one of the 2-video series sponsored by our friends at Sleep Number on what? Sleep. How to get better sleep. Over 3 million Americans, I think that's the right stat, 3 million Americans are dealing with some form of insomnia or sleep. And people, if you're interested in getting fitter, if you're interested in optimizing your health, we talk about this all the time on the Fitfluential Radio podcast, you have to improve your sleep. So today's video, I want to focus on how you can make your bedroom that hopefully has a Sleep Number bed. Because if you haven't slept on one, you're missing out. I did for the first time last year, maybe a year and a half ago. The most amazing bed ever. Will not live without it. Okay, how do you make your bedroom what I call a sanctuary? Okay, obviously you want to start with a great mattress. We highly recommend Sleep Number. Trust me, test it out, you'll love it. But then once you've got a great mattress, start making your bed something you want to climb into. Invest in good sheets. Invest in a soft, I'm going to go ahead and say it, a blankie, a warm, snuggly blankie, a soft blankie. Kevin, my co-host, is over here laughing. He's the nicest young man we've ever seen. You want to get soft pillows if that's what works for you. If you want to get firmer pillows, make that bed something that you want to climb into and snuggle up in every single night. You want to also make sure that you have your room set to be very dark. That means a room with all of the electronics that you can have in your bedroom. Do you watch TV in your bedroom? You need to stop that. Do you have a bunch of electronics? Do you bring your phone to bed? We talk about all of this stuff on the Fitfluential podcast. You've got to get rid of all of the lights that are like peering into your brain and confusing it. You've got to have your room dark. And also, you've got to have your room ideally cool. I don't know if we know the ideal temperature. Isn't it like 68 degrees?
Between 65 and 68.
65, 68. So make your room cool. Don't go to bed with a lot of clothes on. I'm sure that's going to make some of you maybe uncomfortable. Should make you happy. Sleep with less clothes on. Make it cool in your room. Make it very dark. And then also think about things. I actually brought my own here to show you. If you do have any lights in your room, think about a sleep mask. Look at that. It blocks out all of the light. Blocking out all the light is really important. Cool temps. If you want to have a fan on, that's going to help you as well. Sometimes ambient noise can help you as well. And I'm going to show you one of my favorite apps that I use, frankly, every night. It's called Relax Melodies. You can see I press play. I've got ambient noise playing in the background. Are you all ready to go to sleep right now? So let's review some of these tips. We want to have a really great mattress. Of course, we recommend Sleep Number. You want to have fantastic sheets, really comfortable, luxurious blankets and pillows. Make sure your room is dark. Don't be watching TV in your bedroom. Turn off all your electronics. If you'd like, try a sleep mask. Put on some ambient noise on your tablet with the Wi-Fi turned off. Get yourself comfortable and you will want to go to sleep every single night. In our next video, we're going to talk about how to create your own wind down routine that's also going to help you get better sleep. Thanks so much. See you on the next video.
Hello from New York City. I'm Christopher Ong. Welcome to Beautiful Living. There are different styles and different periods of furniture that suit our needs and preferences. Today we're going to discover some of these by visiting the showroom of Elizabeth Pesh. Come with me.
Oh, hello, Christopher.
How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Well, thank you for having me here.
Oh, well, welcome.
Well, we want to share with our viewers about different styles, different periods of furniture. And I know that you have such a good eye and good collections of furniture.
Thank you.
So, we would like you to talk about Elizabeth Pesh.
Actually, when I was growing up, we moved quite a bit, and my mother was always fixing up houses. She always made our homes look very beautiful, and my father was artistic, so I think it's kind of in my blood.
You told me you went to school in France.
I did. I studied in France, and I was lucky enough to live with a family, and I learned the language. And from that time on, I had a really strong appreciation for the French. I try to go once a year, sometimes twice, but definitely once a year. And I've made relationships with some of the the French dealers, and
Well, I remember that's how we met in the flea market on 2 different trips. That we
did,
run into each
Christopher,
other
yeah.
at the flea market. That, oh my goodness, I know you. So that was quite some fun there, wasn't it?
it is fun.
Yes. So now, could we share with our viewers some of the furniture?
I love the clean lines of Louis XVI style because I think they obviously can go with a traditional look, but they also can go with a more contemporary look.
But now, I love this chair.
These are dining chairs.
Yes.
I have 6 of them. There's 4 side chairs and 2 armchairs. Italian, designed by an Italian duo, Mario Gottardi and Vega was his partner, and they come from a hotel in Murano.
Well, tell us about the wall sconces.
They're Italian. They're from about the 1960s. They call them waterfall sconces.
Oh, all right.
They're 2 different tiers, and they actually have the appearance of falling water. I love to pair it with something old like this French giltwood mirror. I just think they complement each other. One sets off the other. This is an Italian 18th century writing table that I think is exquisite. It has beautiful marquetry on the front, sides, and in the back,
Wow.
which is unusual. What you see in the showroom is much different from what you see, what I see originally.
In the market, yes.
You know, you at least have to wax things up when they get back from overseas. Sometimes repairs here and there. If it's an upholstered piece, 9 times out of 10 I will reupholster it just to make it look fresh. When I got them, they were covered in a pretty hideous red velvet, and I just said, I've got to jazz these things up. And I found this metallic purple fabric.
Very lively, very young.
Well, it's funny you should say that because my 16-year-old daughter saw these and said, why don't you get something like this for us, Mom? So I knew I had succeeded when she said that they were pretty cool. Rather formal chair, but I decided to kind of liven it up by putting this beautiful French Pierre Fray fabric on it, which is a beach scene, and I kind of pictured them in someone's beach house. Again, taking a rather serious piece and putting a more whimsical fabric on it, I think is a lot of fun. This is one of my prized possessions. I'm very proud of this.
Yes.
This was designed by famous Jules Leleu, Parisian cabinet maker from the 1940s. And I just loved it because it has very clean lines, not too fussy, but it has beautiful detail. It has brass detail throughout. There's little brass sleeves on the feet, beautiful reading on the columns. Simple but elegant. It's waiting for someone's dining room. Beautiful, beautiful
Wow, so
workmanship.
that drop. So, oh, those you can put for your flatware.
Yes.
So tell me about the lighting that you have here.
A lot of it is Italian glass, and I am a strong believer in adding a little glitz and glamour. And I think this mid-century Italian Vanini glass adds some sparkle to any decor. It's so beautiful and so unusual, and I think you could design a room around that. It just makes such a statement. It's stunning. I think lighting is such an important element to any room. Both kinds of lighting, not only overhead lighting, chandelier, but also accent lighting. What you see here today are pieces that I've carefully selected. I really don't purchase anything that I wouldn't be proud of in my own home. I like to think that when people shop at Elizabeth Pash, they will find not only unique pieces, but pieces of very high quality. I also like to have a few pieces that are more appropriate for country living or a house at the sea. A beautiful French farm table that I bought in France, or a server that would probably go better in a country setting. That is certainly a little more rustic.
Yes.
I think it's important to enjoy life and enjoy the beautiful things that you have. And it's okay to mix things up. Now look how elegant a rustic cherry farm table looks with beautiful silver tray and porcelain cups.
Well, we have shown you many different styles and different periods of furniture from Elizabeth Pash, antique and decoration. when you're ready to decorate your home, don't forget to come here. As you can see, she has good eye, and every furniture is from different period, different style. And needless to say, we also have this beautiful afternoon tea, and this is all about beautiful living. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next time for more beautiful living.
Hello and welcome to Alan's Factory Outlet. This is Alan. You can find more information on our website at www.allansfactoryoutlet.com. That's ALANS factoryoutlet.com. Located at 643 West Main Street in Luray, Virginia. What we're going to do today, we're going to take a look. This is a common question that people have when looking to order a two-story garage or even a two-car garage for that matter. There is an option, what is an LVL header? Well, before we describe what the LVL header is, that's an option available. It gives you more of an opening, but first let's look at the traditional header. The traditional header consists of 4 2x10s. And these are 2 cars, the 2 stories are delivered in 2 halves. So you can't really see here because we do captive, but that is 4 2x10s. And the 4 2x10s are basically engineered to give you a 14-foot wide opening between the 2 halves. So for example, this is a 24 by 24. So basically you have pretty much about 5 feet of wall space on the back end and 5 feet of wall space on the front end. If we did an LVL header, instead of doing an LVL header or this traditional one, the LVL header gives you 20 foot of wall space. Basically the LVL header, which is an option. Let's take a look one more time. Standard header is versus an LVL header. And if we look here, we can see with the traditional one, you have about 5 foot of wall space. Right there, you can see there's about 5 foot of wall space, front and back ends, versus LVL header, basically only about 2 feet of wall space. So if you want that more open look in your garage, you may want to invest in the LVL header. If that is not important, then you can go with the traditional. There is one advantage with this way, obviously. It would give you more space if you wanted to put a cork board or put some shelves up. You do have that. And then, of course, the advantage for this is more of that open look and feel. So I hope this video was helpful. Thanks again for viewing, and have a great day. Bye.